We're going to do it live. I think we are live. Hello, friends, and welcome into the DLLS Dream House. That's where we are. We're in Indianapolis. This is a combination stream is what's happening right now. One is to set the scene for that every evening I'm going to be going live after each day of the Combine to say what's up to you guys and talk about what we've learned, talk about the draft every night on both the DLLS Cowboys channel and on my channel. I'm Jeff Cavanaugh. That's Clarence Hill. I think I have a Cavanaugh button.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a Clarence button on my machine, I don't think. But I do have, is it the hot dog or is it the bun?
No, this is a hot dog bun.
I think it's a hot dog, too.
Yep, I do.
You got a glory hole button?
I think so.
Why not just start the day picking it up?
No.
Tell them something, Joe.
I want me some glory hole.
There you go. Yeah, got one of those. Yeah, so I got some buttons.
How you got a Joe button and no Clarence button? How you got a Joe drop?
Because I've never updated I haven't updated the thing in forever. So I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, this is a Wi-Fi test at the house. This is to let you know we're going to be here every night, or I'm going to be here every night. I don't want other people with me on the broadcast, but we wanted to test it. And Clarence was sitting here, and Clarence was like, "Hey, Steven said some stuff, so you want me to talk about it?" So we're going to knock out some Steven stuff. How about that? What'd Steven tell you?
Bunch of nothing.
Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Clarence. Have a great day.
The issue at hand, Pickens. I'm like, why have we not tagged Pickens?
Yeah.
We're leaning toward it. What are you doing? What are you leaning toward?
We're going to get him signed.
What are you leaning toward?
We're going to get him signed.
Well, and he ended the interview. Like, I want to talk more about that. Why we expect this strange?
We're going to get him signed. We're going to get him signed. We want to give it a chance. Plus, you talk about us if it's not done yet. So we could talk about, are they going to get a deal done? Is that why they haven't signed the franchise tag yet?
Does Steven really like to, is he about engagement like Jerry? It's more of a Jerry thing.
It's more of a Jerry thing, but I mean, you got to learn from your dad, right? You got to learn from dad.
If you do Steven's interviews and Jerry's interviews, he hasn't learned much in all this time.
Well, tell me the stuff I care about, because you told me you said Clowney stuff, and that's what I care about.
I mean, I got a lot of stuff. I'm just saying you didn't lead with Clowney. You didn't lead the witness. But, okay, first of all, the all-in stuff, and we go into Clowney stuff. Steve will not co-sign on busting the budget and being all in. He's more of a pie guy.
Yeah, he likes the pie.
All he said was,
what's your favorite kind of pie?
I'm a sweet potato pie guy.
Okay, I'm just curious. Go ahead.
But he said that they are driven. They're driven to improve the defense. Now, how that looks, we'll see. But they're driven to improve the defense. They're going to improve the defense. They're going to find guys that fit CP, Christian Park. Jesse went out. They want to call a man CP.
I won't call him CP.
Why?
Because I don't know him. If I don't know you, I'm not that familiar with you.
Everybody calls him CP.
I can't nickname you. To me, he is Mr. Parker.
You're not going to
until I get a little more familiar.
He's 34. You're not calling Mr. Parker.
Christian. He's Christian. Coach Parker. That's Coach Parker to me.
Well, they're going to fit guys and find guys to fit his scheme. And you remember back in 04, 05, when they were switching from 4-3-3-4 for Bill Parcells' scheme. And when he wanted to switch to 3-4, they did it all in one offseason, did it all in one draft. And he feels they can do that, even though they're not technically going to be just strictly 3-4. It's going to be multiple, have some 4-3 spacing, but they do believe they can find players to fit his scheme. And one person of note, we don't know if he fits his scheme. Jadeveon Clowney. They have not talked to his agent. Jadeveon Clowney led the Cowboys in sacks last year, and from all intents and purposes at the end of the season, well, you got to bring that guy back. You don't have any pass rushers, and you go back to the end of the season press conference, and Steven and those guys, before they hired a coach, before they hired a defense coordinator, we want Clowney back.
Well,
now we're not so sure. He said there'll be guys who play well for us who may not fit the scheme that we won't bring back. He didn't say Clowney, but talking to other people, Clowney played in the summer scheme in Carolina last year or the year before and didn't have the same success.
Okay. I guess that makes sense to me. I think because I guess Clowney, if you're talking about having three guys down, two linebackers off, two linebackers overhanging, one of them's probably rushing, one might be dropping, et cetera, he's not perfect for either of those roles.
Right.
You'd probably rather have him be 20 pounds heavier if he's going to be one of your three down, and you'd probably want him to move better backwards if he was going to be one of the outside guys. Problem is, Clarence, that's just putting me back to where I have nobody to rush the passer.
What I'm saying,
it's just
on third down, we just want him to go to the quarterback, right?
It's just Donovan.
Yeah.
So we're going to figure that out. And I think that'll matter in the draft. But historically, I saw this from my buddy Bobby Belt. When the Cowboys change defensive coordinators in those years, it's way different how many new pieces they give them.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah.
So, like, you can anticipate that what you're going to get is 3 or 4 free agents for the defense and most of the draft capital for the defense. And so we're just not going to know what this looks like until they've signed a bunch of people and brought in a bunch of people. But I guess it makes sense to me that, you know, Jadeveon Clowney doesn't strike you as a guy that's going to be a stand-up outside guy in a 3-4 because you probably don't want Jadeveon Clowney dropping into coverage. So maybe he doesn't fit. But it also throws me off, and I'm not smart enough for this because I'm not smart enough to be a defensive coordinator. But I also think 70% of the snaps, they're going to have 4 linemen and 2 linebackers.
Right.
It's a nickel league. Everybody plays nickel. You have your nickel corner on the field. And so I feel like he would still fit, especially considering you need so much. But, you know, I believe in this offseason so far, so they can do whatever they want.
And the good news on Clowney is,
by the way, King Charles said that apple pie is the best pie.
Okay,
I like to throw that out there.
I like some apple pie. I like some peach cobbler. I like sweet potato pie. But the good news on Clowney is that we don't have to be urgent with him. You know,
he said he wants to do camp this year. He wants to sign and he wants to go to training camp and do OTAs. He wants everything, Clarence.
He would like to do that, and we would like him to do that. But we can look elsewhere and we can always come back to him.
Yep.
He's proven and shown that he can show up and play.
Yeah, he's going to hang out.
He can show up and perform. So there's no urgency to make that decision with him. So, you know, you have that. We'll see how that goes. You know, they'll talk to his agent, but it also is going to impact his money. I mean, Clowney at this point, he's not trying to take no BS contracts. He ain't trying to take no minimum salary deals if he gets some elsewhere. And 8.5 sacks, I think he's put some on tape that somebody's going to want him and going to give him a solid deal for him.
We got some pie talk going on. Don likes the sweet potato pie. Echo likes the chocolate cream pie. Joshua likes the cherry pie with some cool whip. So anyway, this was just a test run, but now you know that it sounds like Jadeveon Clowney may not be a fit for this Cowboys defense. And so he may not be a guy that they're interested in bringing back. And then we're just going to have a lot of work to do on who is going to be a part of this defense. And we'll watch Christian Parker and them work. And we are now here in Indianapolis at the DLLS Dream House. And so I'm going to be here every night. We're going to have our show every day. I'll be here every night. And we're going to talk draft, and we're going to talk combine, and we're going to have ourselves a time. So thanks for being here with us. Get ready for a bunch of draft talk, and we'll see you tomorrow. What time are we doing the show out here? Do you remember?
It's 11.
Same time?
Yeah, 12 here, 11 there.
Nothing weird, guys. Same time as we always do. So we'll see you out there, okay? Good game. See you out there. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. We love you. Be easy.